Somehow spent the night with the school's prettiest girl in a dream. In the dream, I even kissed her until she blushed. Then, on the first day of school, my icy seatmate spoke to me first. "Can you stop kissing your pillow at night?" I had no idea what she was talking about. So that night, I hugged my pillow even tighter. The next day, she was bright red. "You can hug it, but could you not squeeze so hard?" Years later, she tossed my pillow aside. "Stop hugging her. Hug me." I have this habit of hugging a pillow every night when I sleep. Without it, I just don't feel safe. The night before school started, I worked until 2:30 a.m. I finally finished all my homework. My whole body hurt, and all I wanted was to hug my sweet-smelling pillow and sleep. I didn't just hug it, I couldn't resist taking a huge sniff. But the scent seemed different than usual. Maybe my mom switched laundry detergent. I didn't think much of it and quickly fell asleep. When I woke up the next morning, my face turned red. I'd had one heck of a dream, and the girl in it was my cold, gorgeous seatmate. We'd been seatmates for 2.5 years, but we'd barely ever spoken. I even wondered if she knew my name. When I got to class, my seatmate, Li Xia, was already there. Remembering last night's dream, I couldn't even look at her. When people get embarrassed, they pretend to be busy. I sat down and wiped my desk over and over. Then a soft, beautiful voice came from beside me. "Can you stop hugging your pillow at night?" I slowly turned my head. "Are you talking to me?" Li Xia replied coldly. "Who else?" I was completely confused. How did she know I slept while hugging a pillow? More importantly, why did she care? None of it made sense. So I asked her directly, "Why can't I hug a pillow to sleep? It's not like I'm hugging you." As soon as I said that, a suspicious blush appeared on her face. The next second, she turned away. Whatever. I was speechless. Why was she so moody? Still, the fact that she spoke to me first was already unbelievable. After evening study, I got home and happily flopped onto my bed. I hugged my pillow and took another huge sniff. I wondered what brand of detergent my mom had switched to. It smelled amazing, but the scent was strangely familiar, like I'd smelled it somewhere before. I just couldn't remember where. Li Xia told me not to hug my pillow, so of course I was going to. I wrapped both arms and legs around it and pulled it against me. I even clamped it between my legs. That night, I dreamed about Li Xia again. I was an innocent 18-year-old guy. How could I dream about something like that? When I got to school, I was even more afraid to face her. But I didn't notice that she was avoiding my eyes too. A guy walked past our desk and gave us a confused look. "Why are both of you so red? You look like newlyweds." Then his face lit up like he'd figured something out. "Wait, are you two dating?" The next second, Li Xia and I shouted at him at the same time. "No!" The guy jumped in surprise. He gave us a complicated look. Then he went back to his seat. A little later, Li Xia softly called my name. "Gu Chen. Didn't I tell you not to hug your pillow at night?" "Wait, how do you know I hugged it?" Li Xia went quiet for a moment, then stammered. "What if I told you that wasn't a pillow you were hugging?" It was me. I remembered the dream I'd had. I had been hugging her, but I was holding a pillow in real life. Li Xia continued. "I know you don't believe me, but I have proof." She raised her arm and held it beneath my nose. I instinctively took a sniff. Wait, that smell was so familiar. It smelled exactly like my pillow. Recognize it? It smells exactly like your pillow, doesn't it? I know you always sniff your pillow before going to sleep. Does that prove it? I completely froze. So Li Xia really had turned into my pillow. And I'd been sleeping while hugging her. When did you start turning into my pillow? Probably when vacation started last semester. Wasn't that over 10 days ago? That meant I'd been sleeping with a girl in my arms for over 10 days. Li Xia's face turned even redder. She looked at me. "I'm sorry. I tried to warn you the first night, but you kept ignoring my friend requests." Then I remembered. Someone had kept adding me on WeChat during vacation. I thought it was a scammer, so I never accepted. I don't know why, but every night I turn into your pillow. If you really have to hug something, try using a different pillow. I still hadn't processed any of it, so I just nodded. That night, I left my usual pillow on the living room couch. Then I pulled another pillow out of the closet. It had no scent, so I finally felt safe hugging it to sleep. The next day at school, I quietly asked Li Xia. "I switched pillows last night. Did you still come over?" Li Xia nodded slightly, so I asked another question. "I left the pillow you used to turn into on the couch. Did you sleep okay?" Li Xia fell silent before answering with a complicated expression. "I still slept in your arms last night." "Wait, so whichever pillow I hug is the one you turn into?" I think so." I stared at Li Xia with a sickly expression. "Don't worry. Tonight I'll try sleeping without hugging a pillow." "Okay, thanks." It turned out that was extremely difficult for me. I ended up lying awake all night. The next morning, Li Xia looked sympathetically at the dark circles under my eyes. Then she made a suggestion. "Just hug it if you have to, only don't squeeze so hard." "Okay, I got it." "Thanks for understanding. I'll loosen my grip." Luckily, the bell rang right then. Otherwise, I had no idea how that conversation would continue. After school, I stared thoughtfully at the pillow on my bed. Sleeping at night used to be my favorite part of the day. Now I wished I could stay awake 24 hours a day. I slowly lay down. After mentally preparing myself for a while, I finally picked up the pillow and gently held it. Knowing the pillow was actually a girl made my heart race. I licked my dry lips. Then I spoke. "Li Xia, you're here now, right? Don't worry, I'm barely holding you." After saying that, I slowly closed my eyes. But the next second, a low female voice came from the pillow. What was that? I was so startled that I threw the pillow across the room. The pillow spoke again. "It's me, Li Xia. You never told me you could talk like this." I couldn't before. I don't know why I can speak tonight. For the first 10 days, you couldn't smell me either. Then the night before school started, you suddenly could. So you're saying your pillow form is slowly evolving? I thought about it. Then another thought suddenly hit me. What if you grow pillow arms and pillow legs in a few days? Wouldn't that be terrifying? I have no idea. Come hug me and sleep. We have to get up early tomorrow. I carefully picked up the pillow. Soon, steady breathing came from my arms. She fell asleep already? Seriously? How was she so calm? I don't know when I finally fell asleep. Half asleep, I saw Licia in my dream again. She kept calling my name. This time, I knew I was dreaming. So when she tried to hug me, I immediately dodged her. The next morning, Licia tried to wake me. Guchen, wake up! You're going to be late! Come on, Licia, stop yelling. You called me all night. Suddenly, my bedroom door opened and my mom's booming voice rang out. Guchen, why are you still asleep? Morning study starts in 20 minutes. Hearing my mom, I jolted upright in bed. I checked my phone. It was already 6:40. Crap. I'm going to be late! My homeroom teacher's gonna kill me! I jumped out of bed. Then I hopped on my bike and raced to school. When I reached the classroom, my teacher still wasn't there. Thank goodness. But the seat beside me was still empty. That was weird. Licia always came to school early to study. Had she taken the day off or was she in the bathroom? The bell rang and our homeroom teacher entered. He looked around the classroom and stopped beside my desk. Guchen, has Licia not arrived yet? Or did she go to the bathroom? Sir! What happened? Why are you late today? I overslept, sir. Don't let it happen again. Come in. Licia sat down and I couldn't resist asking her. Hey, seatmate, you oversleep too? Licia glanced at me, looking slightly annoyed. Weren't you the one who overslept? How did you know? Before she answered, I suddenly realized it. I remembered hearing her voice wake me that morning. You mean you were still at my house this morning? Yeah. Since yesterday, I can't return to my body until you wake up. Sorry, that was my fault. It won't happen again. But I wasn't late. Why were you? I live farther away from school. By the way, you said I called you all night. What did you mean? Remembering that, the corner of my mouth twitched. She really had called me all night, but only in my dream. I quickly made something up. I dreamed about a puppy. It barked all night long. But this morning you clearly said, Licia, stop yelling. You've been calling me all night. Oh, that puppy was named Licia too. Same name as you. What a coincidence. Do I look like I believe you? Licia, someone's looking for you outside. Licia went outside. Soon the students outside started cheering and teasing. There was drama, so naturally I followed. At the center were Licia and a handsome guy. The guy looked down with a red face, clutching a letter. He slowly raised it and handed it to Licia. Licia, this is my love letter. Please take it. Curious, I asked the student beside me. Who's that guy? Do you know him? You seriously don't know? That's Zhang Yan, the hottest guy in school. He's handsome.